Hey everybody, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're talking about the best co-working spaces right here in Northwest Arkansas. So let's talk about that. But before we begin, if you could like and also subscribe, that would make the world of difference. I try to produce as much content as humanly possible about Northwest Arkansas. Also, if you are coming down here and you're trying to check out the whole area, I have a 3-day itinerary link below. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you have kids. There's a 3-day itinerary link down below for you. So it makes, when you come down here, there's so much to do. So the 3-day itinerary just helps so much coming down here. All right, and so the first really interesting co-working space located in Northwest Arkansas, first off, there are more than that are on this list, so just be aware of that. But these are the kind of the coolest ones around there that I find. All right, and so what we're even talking about is the best co-working spaces in NWA, obviously. But the interesting thing is there's way more co-working spaces than what's on this list, but these are some of the coolest ones that I found. So the first one is called NWA Workplaces, and it's located in Bella Vista as well as Bentonville. So the differences here is the fact that NWA Workplaces is mostly geared towards work places like offices than necessarily like a open area co-working place. And so there's a difference between some of the things we'll be talking about, because NWA Workplaces is more like office rental, more privatized, like you want your own little space, so to speak. Whereas some co-working spaces are more open-ended, like a lot of tables in a big room, more collaborations, like obviously. So it's kind of, kind of a whatever you're looking for kind of flavor, but this one is definitely more in the flavor of privatized actual spaces dedicated for you and you alone. So there's not like a big open area dedicated to collaboration workplaces. So that's one of the interesting things, is that there's 2 locations in Bella Vista and Bentonville. So it's obviously, if you live in any of those locations, it'll work out super well. But they are definitely more geared towards that privatized stuff, which is cool because there's a lot of places out there that are geared towards more of the co-working places. So really cool to see that exist in NWA. And the second one is called Likewise, and that's located right in Fayetteville, on the east side of Fayetteville, actually. So the cool thing I love about Likewise is the fact they kind of do this like really interesting combination of co-working, also some privatized offices, but like on the top level floor above Likewise, they have like this big open studio that they use the space for. So I've seen people put their artwork up there. I've seen a lot of videos shot up there. There's really interesting things that happen. It's kind of like a co-working community lifestyle art thing. Obviously their main business is co-working space. But the really cool thing is if you are an artist, or maybe potentially on the creative side of field of everything, hence maybe the Likewise name, obviously. But the cool thing is that they really lean more towards the creative side than anything. And so if you go to the top level of Likewise, they have a lot of different like artwork up there and different showcasing. So if you are an artist and you are looking to be in a more likewise, like-minded community, definitely check out Likewise, because they are, man, that is a mouthful, Likewise and like-minded. Definitely check out Likewise in Fayetteville, because they are probably the place for you. Before we jump on to the next point, I have something brand new called Instant Home Updates. Now, Instant Home Updates are way faster than Realtor.com, Zillow, or any of those. So if you're looking to buy a home or looking to rent a place, definitely sign up for Instant Home Updates, link below, because I would hate for you to miss something just because those places are so slow. Also, if you are looking to kind of keep on the up and up about what's going on in Northwest Arkansas, I have a weekly email that kind of keeps you like high level, really cool things that are happening here. You might get a little FOMO, fear of missing out around here. So definitely sign up for that below, just kind of keeping up to date what's going on in Northwest Arkansas. So I really appreciate it. And thirdly, and I wanted to make this sure right in the middle because it's not quite open yet, but man, when it opens, it's going to really change the environment of NWA. And that is called The Ledger. The Ledger is a brand new building being built in Bentonville downtown square, and is the world's truly first bikeable building. So if you look at the building, there's switchbacks go up and back and like switchbacks go up and down, up and down, up and down, switching back, up and down, up alongside the building. And the cool thing with the Ledger is the fact that it's gonna be a co-working space. It's gonna be a place for people to rent out. So if they want larger businesses there, there's gonna be office work for them. So currently you can lease part of the Ledger out. Obviously they're taking reservations as we speak. I anticipate that it being done towards the tail end of this year, maybe early next year. Maybe this year, I'm not sure. I know there's a timeline in there, but I know obviously things take a little longer than anticipated. But the really cool thing with the Ledger is that it's gonna be, how cool would it be to be like, yeah, I rent at the world's first bikeable building. So if you are looking to find a co-working space, or maybe potentially like a privatized office, definitely check out the Ledger, because it is going to be a world's first actually, so pretty cool. And next on the list is Cast Co-working Space, located in Bentonville. So the cool thing that I find interesting about Cast is that their environments are not your usual cubicle, cookie cutter, chairs, tables, basic stuff. I think the best way to describe Cast, the way they design their stuff, is like they make a home for co-working space. So you feel so comfortable at Cast Co-working. So that's what they're known for, is just making it very, I would say homey is the best word for it, but it basically like you're at home. Like you go from home, but you're in a place where there's collaboration, there's other people, you're all on the same journey together. And so they do a very good job of making it feel like like literally a home away from home, if you want to say it that way. So Cast Co-working is a place to check out. It is by no means drab or not colorful or gray. It is a lively environment, to say the least, over at Cast. So if you're looking for more, we'll say, excitement and exciting areas of like maybe co-working, maybe you don't want to have that kind of gray kind of whatever, definitely check out Cast, because they do above and beyond when it comes to any sort of the design and amenities when it comes to Cast. So definitely check them out. And last but certainly not least is CoFounder, located right in Rogers, actually in the Pinnacle Hills side. So in the Pinnacle Hills is kind of a brand new section of Rogers. I'd say the last probably 10 years-ish. That's where Topgolf hangs out. That's where a lot of brand new restaurants, which is where the Walmart Amphitheater is. So it's kind of a brand new area, but there's a really cool thing called Founders Plaza, and it's located right in the Pinnacle Hills, and inside there is called the CoFounder. Now, the actual Founders Plaza itself was developed and actually funded by the Hunt family, as well as Sage Partners and a couple others as well. But inside there is actually CoFounder. So it's a co-working space, and this leans more towards the larger open areas versus the kind of privatized, like bougie kind of offices. So if you want that more collaboration style, if you want that more open environment, you definitely need to check out the Coworker in Rogers. So one of the cool things I really appreciate about the CoFounder is that there's a set number of limitations, like meaning like amount of people that they're accepting into this. And so they really push that kind of community feel when it comes to the startup scene and also any sort of co-working scene. So if you are looking to basically be part of a community, definitely check out the CoFounder. But also one really awesome thing I almost forgot to mention was they have a gym attached to the actual co-working space, plus they have a actual basketball court as well. So obviously true co-working space, offices, open area, food, coffee, co-working space, basketball court, and also a gym. So it seems like a great win in my book. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you are thinking about moving down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary link below. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you have kids, maybe you're a sightseer. There's a 3-day itinerary link down below for you. Also, when you do come down here, definitely give me a call, because I can give you the $10 tour, show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, let's see you in the next one.